Hello, how are you? Oh yes, I'm very well. Thank you for asking. So yesterday I went and talked at a college in Kidderminster. It was an awards ceremony for drama, for the drama club they have there, and for the year 10, 11 and sixth form drama classes. And I was asked if I would just give a sort of short chat about how studying drama has benefited me in my career and in my personal life since I did GCSE and A-level and a degree that partly involved theatre studies. And it was quite an interesting little task to do that, really. And I posted something on Facebook and other social media asking people if they could think of anything they thought I should mention about the study of drama. And I had a really interesting time reading those and then gathering my thoughts about it. And I thought I would share some of what I said with you. I've got my notes here from last night. I started off by saying that being asked to do this was quite hard, actually, because it's so obvious to me how important drama's been in all aspects of my career and my life, that to actually put it into words was a bit tricky. So I started off by talking about what I've done. So since I graduated uni, I've had what they call a portfolio career, and the gag I usually do about that is that that's doing lots of different things that don't make any money all at the same time. And that's included songwriting, being a guitar teacher, being an actor on stage. I'm now in film as well, being a workshop leader, writing songs, all the various things that I do. And along the way I've worked in a shoe shop and I've sold mobile phones as well. And of course the Intellectuals, which is a comedy improv group that I co-founded a couple of years ago, which does shows and workshops. And having mentioned all that, I said that that's probably, there's going to be people sitting there in the room thinking, well, that's all very well, but not everybody wants to do drama or something to do with the arts. Not everybody wants to be an actor. So does it work for people to study drama who are going to end up having what we might call proper jobs? So I talked about what the study of drama actually was and what it gives you. And studying drama at the basic level, if you're acting and playing characters, what you've got to do is to put yourself in the mindset of somebody else. Could be someone from a completely different culture, different era, could be someone of a different sexuality, completely different views to you, but you've got to find a way of presenting them as a real person, which means you've got to see the world from their point of view. So that's a skill of empathy that you're using. A lot of the time, of course, with drama, you're working in groups, and it might be groups of people that you don't particularly agree with or get on with in normal situations, but you've got to find ways of working with them. The little gag I did about that was to say that oftentimes in groups, you know that the other people's suggestions are wrong, but you've got to try them anyway and let them find out for themselves how wrong they are. And of course, sometimes you're wrong and other people's suggestions are better. So I've heard. And, you know, those skills, are they useful? Well, any job where you need to empathise with others, any job where you need to work in a group, any job where you need to present the best version of yourself, or any job where you need to present a new idea, a new product or something like that, then those skills are useful. So that's all jobs then, isn't it, basically? I also talked about, just as well as being an actor or directing or devising things, just the study of theatre itself. So take somebody like Shakespeare. In Shakespeare's work, I listed a load of things that come up in his work, different things from human experience, whether it's tragedy, love, lust, sexuality, power, class, and of course mucking about in the woods with fairies as well, which is very important. And then one sort of final thought from that was to say that successful businesses and successful people, from what I've seen, are those who are able to be creative and to solve problems in a creative way. And in fact, businesses spend money, millions of pounds, on trying to get their people to be creative, because the truth is, not everybody can do it. Not everybody has the skills to look at a problem in a new way and come up with different solutions. So I think that the study of something like drama and the arts in general, encouraging you to be creative and tap into that bit, which I think we've all got, but being able to access it will give people a head start on most. And the other thing that I mentioned yesterday was this thing that from last year it was announced that the government is now setting up a £4.5 million scheme to encourage GPs, NHS GPs, to prescribe arts activities rather than antidepressants to help with mental health issues, particularly people who are at social isolation or at risk of sort of falling through the system. And I just think about that. The government and medical professionals think that the arts and culture can be more useful than drugs in improving the mental health of the nation. So regardless of drama being useful or the arts being useful for future jobs, careers and all that sort of stuff, what about just the study of it as an enjoyment and as a helpful aspect in our mental health? We're taking it out of schools at the moment and not encouraging people to do it at school, and then at the same time we're giving it to people later in life who might have a health problem. Doesn't seem like it's quite right, does it? Anyway, those were some of my thoughts. I hope that wasn't rattled through too long-windedly. Let me know what you think about arts and drama and music and all the rest of it, and how it's studied and how useful it's been to you. I'd like to hear from you.